Hello, mate. We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah, is this King's Cross?
Don't move.
Hey, you got us all wrong, man. We're from Cleveland.
There are tons of cool stories to dive into with all those video games out there. And guess what? We're diving into the scoop on Uncharted 2. So hang tight, gamers, because we're going to chat about how Uncharted 2 can totally level up Nolan North's beach cameo. So, after what feels like forever, fans are itching for some Uncharted 2 updates. You see, the Uncharted movie served up Tom Holland as a young Nathan Drake, giving us a taste of his beginnings before the treasure-hunting adventures we know from the games. But hey, it didn't just end there. Nope, the movie's ending left the door wide open for a sequel, and rumors about Uncharted 2 started swirling almost as soon as the credits rolled. In the film, we see Nathan Drake, played by Tom Holland, growing up solo after his brother Sam leaves him behind. Then he gets roped into the whole treasure hunting scene by Victor Sullivan, played by Mark Wahlberg. Together, they're on the hunt for some legendary golden artifacts before the villain, Santiago Moncada, played by Antonio Banderas, beats them to it. Now, critics might have had mixed feelings, but fans, they ate it up. And with all that buzz and success, everyone's clamoring for any tidbits of info on Uncharted 2 to confirm that a sequel is in the works. So, here's the scoop on Uncharted 2. After months of silence, Mark Wahlberg seemed to spill the beans on the sequel. He casually mentioned something about the script and even hinted at growing his mustache again for his role as Sully. But here's the thing, while Wahlberg's spill has got fans buzzing, the studio hasn't confirmed anything yet. Now, Wahlberg's track record might raise some eyebrows, especially with his $6 billion man project. But hey, when it comes to Uncharted 2, he's got no reason to fib. Still, gotta keep it real. Even if what he's saying is on the money, there's no guarantee we'll see the sequel anytime soon. Alright, so here's the lowdown on who could be making a comeback for Uncharted 2. Now, nothing's set in stone yet, but we can make some pretty good guesses. First up, we've got Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. They're the big guns, playing Nathan Drake and Sully respectively. Despite some gripes from hardcore fans, they're still big names in Tinseltown, and Sony's likely keen to keep them leading the charge. Sophia Ali is also a strong contender for a return, especially since Chloe Frazier's story was left hanging in the first flick. Now, Antonio Banderas and Tati Gabrielle, probably not making a comeback, considering their characters bit the dust. But keep an eye out for Pilou Asbayek. He had a sneaky cameo in the credits, so he might snag a bigger role in the sequel. And who knows, we might even get to meet Elena Fisher, Nate's future wife from the games. So here's the scoop on what might go down in Uncharted 2. The sequel could very well stick to the storyline we know and love from the games. In fact, the first Uncharted movie dropped some serious hints about what's to come. Remember that jaw-dropping ending? Yeah, it teased that Sam Drake, Nate's bro, is still kicking it, albeit behind bars. Now that's a game changer. If Sam's alive and kicking, it could mean a whole new adventure for Nate, trying to bust his brother out or unravel some crazy mystery. But wait, there's more. Uncharted also introduced this mysterious character named Gage, who's working for Roman, one of the baddies from the games. Gage seems super interested in nabbing Nate's ring, which has ties to Sir Francis Drake. Talk about intrigue. Uncharted 2 could dive deep into Nate's family history, leading to another wild treasure hunt that's even more personal than the first. Now, let's dive into how Uncharted 2 could take Nolan North's beach cameo to the next level. Nolan North's brief appearance on the beach in the first Uncharted movie got fans buzzing, and there's potential for his character to have even more fun if he makes a return in the sequel. If Uncharted 2 becomes a reality, there's a whole world of possibilities for Nolan North to become a recurring character in Sony's new movie franchise. As the voice and motion capture behind treasure hunter Nathan Drake in the Uncharted video games, Nolan North's cameo was a delightful Easter egg for fans. After Tom Holland's Drake takes a tumble from a cargo plane and washes up on the beach, he encounters North's character, who casually asks about his misadventure. It's a nod to a similar scene in Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, adding an extra layer of fun for those in the know. Nolan North's cameo in Uncharted is a playful nod to gamers, but it holds potential for more in Uncharted 2. His quip about falling out of a plane hints at a colorful past, which could seamlessly fit into the sequel's adventurous storyline. One easy way to bring him back would be with another clever nod to the Uncharted games, turning it into a recurring gag like Stan Lee's appearances in the MCU. However, if the filmmakers want to go all in, they could give North a more substantial role, perhaps as a fellow treasure hunter impacting the plot. With North's voice acting chops and his experience with motion capture, he's more than capable of handling any role thrown his way. Bringing Nolan North back for Uncharted 2 could offer a neat retroactive explanation for his beach cameo in the first movie. If he were portrayed as another treasure hunter, it could make sense that he'd be there for the same reason as Drake, maybe having uncovered a lead through different channels. Plus, his casual good luck as he watches Drake walk away hints that he might have more knowledge than he's letting on, adding an intriguing layer to his character. Moreover, Nolan North's improvisational skills, which he famously brought to the Uncharted games, could inject some of that same charisma into the sequel. Fans adore his portrayal of Nathan Drake, and channeling some of that charm into Uncharted 2 could bridge the gap between the movies and the games, giving fans more of what they love. While Nolan North's cameo in the first Uncharted movie was a fun treat for fans, it might be time to give his character a bit more substance in the sequel. Sure, seeing him pop up in a quick joke was a nice nod to the game series, but for the sequel, it could be more impactful to have him play a bigger role. It's true that fans were thrilled to see Nolan North make an appearance, and it would have felt incomplete without some reference to the iconic Nathan Drake actor. However, simply throwing him in for another brief cameo in the sequel might feel like overkill. While it's important to acknowledge North's contribution to the franchise, there are plenty of other talented voice actors who haven't received similar nods, and the sequel could explore new territory by casting other game characters to pay homage to the series. Moreover, relying solely on in-jokes and cameos isn't enough to make a great movie. Uncharted 2 should focus on crafting a compelling story and engaging characters, rather than just banking on fan service. If Uncharted 2 decides to expand on Nolan North's beach cameo, it could open up new possibilities to deepen the connection between the movies and the games. Rather than just another lighthearted joke, leveraging North's knowledge of the series could help further integrate the film series into the rich universe of the games. By giving Nolan North a bigger role in the sequel, Uncharted 2 could not only appeal to gamers who were disappointed with the first movie, but also enhance the overall storytelling experience. This would be a fantastic chance to move beyond the cameo's role as a simple nod to fans and instead utilize it as a valuable narrative tool. By doing so, the sequel could achieve greater coherence between the two mediums and ultimately deliver a more satisfying experience for audiences across the board. Well, that's it for today. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comment section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video. See you at the next one.